Hello, everyone, and welcome. You are watching episode 48 of the video podcast, Me and My Dog and Some Yarn. Today is March 29th, 2015. It's a Sunday. It's actually Palm Sunday, and I have been to church this morning, and I've driven through Dunkin' Donuts with my husband, and we got some coffee and donut. And then I've already gone to the grocery store. It's about 1 o'clock now here in Houston, Texas, and I'm going to go out after I finish podcasting and I'm going to work in the yard because I bought a bunch of herbs yesterday. I went out shopping with my mom and my neighbor, and we went to Tomball and we went to the Arbor Gate. I posted some pictures on Instagram if you follow me there. But yeah, it's been a beautiful, beautiful weekend here in Houston, and I don't want to stay inside today. I want to be outside enjoying the sunshine. So this is going to be a short and sweet podcast. I have not been knitting this week. I've knitted on one project. So I will show you that in just a bit. But I wanted to welcome two new members to the group. One is Dragon Mom, who is Dobby, and she is from South Dakota, and she is the lady who donated a beautiful bag from her Etsy store. I can't speak. So go check that out. The bag is for the knit along, which we're having right now. It's the Whip Bustin' Knit Along, and basically, if you've started a project before January 1st, 2015, then it can be entered as long as it's finished by March 31st. So you have just, 2 more days left. So try to get those projects finished, and if you've finished it, go ahead and take a picture and make sure you put it in the thread, because there will be a prize from Dobby, and it's spelled Daubie, and you can look her up on Etsy. That is the shop name. And then actually her shop name is Mom's Homemade Gifts, but you can find the link if you search Etsy with the name Dobby, Daubie. She makes gorgeous bags, and she also makes little booties for babies. So go check that out. Really cute shop. And so welcome, Dragon Mom, to the group. We hope to see you often. And then we have Twisting Pearls, who is Eileen, and Eileen is from Ohio, so welcome to you as well. Glad to have you both in our group. So I guess I already mentioned the whip busting. I've got notes here today. So let's just jump on into the podcast so I can show you all the things that I got at DFW and tell you a little bit about that. First off, I am knitting a pair of socks, and it's for the Desert Vista Dye Works. I think it's unofficial, official Desert Vista Dye Works Sock of the Month knit along. And basically, if you've watched my podcast, I've spoke about it before. You knit a pair of socks each month out of her yarn, and it can be any socks you want. So I am knitting on the colorway Solid Chocolate Zumbunny, and here is one of my finished socks. Lay down. Dottie is being very, very needy today. I think because I was gone. Well, I've been gone all week for work, and then yesterday I was gone almost all day out at the garden stores. So here's my finished sock, one of them, and I can't remember the name of the pattern. I should have written that down, but it's in my notes, or you can look at last week's notes. I'll go ahead and link that for you. But basically, I did a toe-up sock with the Judy's Magic cast on, and I cast it on 24 stitches and increased it to 64, and then I started my pattern on the top of the foot, and I put in waste yarn for the heel and did an afterthought heel, and I have almost finished my second pair of socks. And I have taken out the waste yarn and I've gone ahead and, oh, it's a mess. I've gone ahead and put my needles in and I've gone 4 rows and now I'm decreasing until I get to 24 stitches. So that is my sock. That's this week. And I'm going to have plenty of yarn, as you can see. So that's it. That's all my knitting. Isn't that terrible? I just have not been home. I've been working and just getting home late. All kinds of things going on here. So, anyways, DFW. We went last week, and my mom and dad both came with me, and my mom came with me to the festival, and my dad came and he sat on a bench and waited on us. He just wanted to get out of the house, and I don't blame him. I like to get out of the house too. After we went to DFW, we went to a restaurant called El Phoenix, and this is a restaurant that used to be here in Houston. It used to be down in the Galleria when I was really little. Believe it or not, I didn't like Mexican food back in the day. I would order rice, and that was it. Rice and a drink. But, of course, now that I'm older, I do love Mexican food. So we went there because they have one in Irving, which is very close to where we were. So we went there, and it was so good. It's probably a good thing that I don't live there because I would want to go eat there all the time. And I did get praline when I left, and I haven't eaten it yet. Can you guys believe that? Here's the name of the restaurant. Right in the middle there, El Phoenix. So if you're ever in that area, you need to go check it out. Delicious Tex-Mex food. So let me show you what I got at the festival. I drove up there Saturday morning, and it was really, really rainy. I mean, it was bad. It was just bad enough to where I could see where I was going. Dottie, you need to calm down. You're scratching Mama. Lay down. Lay down. Oh my goodness. It was just, the rain was just bad enough to where it made everything messy. Not to where it was a downpour where I couldn't see, but it was just extremely messy, you know, with the big trucks driving by and throwing water up, and I was so glad to get there. And once we got there, they had covered parking, which was very, very nice. And when we left, of course, we didn't get wet because it was covered parking. When we got to the Mexican restaurant, it had stopped raining. But after we came out and got in the car and ready to go home, it started raining again. So it rained all the way back to Houston. So the scenery, that wasn't a very enjoyable ride, but the festival was awesome. So let me tell you, we got up there early, and we checked in. Dottie, I'm going to put you out of the room. We checked in early, and they gave us a little wristband. It was $5 to get in. They gave us a little brochure, and of course they had the map and a list of vendors, which I had already looked up on the internet. And the first thing I went to get was some yarn, and it's called Chameleon Yarn, and it is by Heaven Sent Fibers, and it's green yarn. It's not showing up very good there. It's like an avocado green, and if you get it under certain light, it turns a reddy brown. And I saw this on the internet. I saw it under their shop, and they have a video where you can watch, and the lady walks from room to room and it changes colors. Now this is 200 yards of merino, bamboo, and silk, and it's a fingering weight yarn, and it's called Chameleon, and again, it's Heaven Sent fibers. It's Heaven Sent food and fibers. I didn't see any food there, or either I was just concentrating on the yarn, but it's very soft, and I'm going to pair it with something else, and I'm going to make a shawl. So that's exciting. Then I went to Mustache Yarns. She was right next to it, or one or two booths down, and I got to see Stacy and Diane, Stacy of the Mustache Podcast and Diane of Suburban Stitcher, and I bought one skein of yarn from Stacy's booth, and it is the hand-painted jam session, and the colorway is Chill Your Spice. And it's just beautiful. It's got primary colors of blue and red and orange and yellow. Dottie, you're about to leave. Or about to leave. Control yourself. We'll put a stop to that. I feel terrible, but she is just driving me crazy. Lay down, little lady. Okay, after that, I visited a shop that has bags, and it is Erin Lane, and I saw this bag and I just could not pass it up because it has little knitting sheep on it. Dottie Maria, come here, come here, come here, come lay down, come lay down. Isn't this cute? It's just a little drawstring bag, and it's lined with a muslin, and lightweight but big enough for a shawl or socks. Just super cute. I had to have it. I don't buy a whole lot of bags since I make bags, but this fabric was just too cute to pass up. So that was another purchase. Let's see. Okay, and then I went to October House, and I have seen this on a podcast, and I don't remember whose podcast I saw this on, but this lady has amazing yarn and fiber, but since I'm not into spinning right now, I did not buy any fiber. But it's October House, and I bought this specifically for something that I'm designing. I'm designing a new pattern, and I hope to have it out, I don't know when. I need to work on it. I've got something in my head, and I'll soon, I have some other projects that I have to do because I have a deadline, but this is called Moonrise, and it's a sock-based yarn, and it has 460 yards. It's a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, and I cannot wait to knit with it. It's gorgeous. Dottie, come here. She's knitting. I'm sorry, she's behind the camera and she's knocking it. She's going to be banned from the craft room for sure. Crazy dog. Anyways, this is going to be a new pattern, and it's gorgeous. I bought it particularly for the color because it looks like a sky, and it's just really, 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 really pretty, and I cannot wait to knit with it. So that was another purchase. Then I finally got to go see Gritty Knits. Gritty Knits is a dyer here in Houston, and I actually believe she lives out in my area, although I've never met her. Um, she had some gorgeous, gorgeous yarn, and if you're not familiar with her, you need to go check it out. It's Gritty Knits, and the first thing I bought was this. Is this not me? Look how pretty and bright and neon colors. Oh my goodness. I saw this and I could not pass it up. It's actually brighter than what it's showing up on the screen. It's called Time Bomb, and that's the base. It's a sock base. It's superwash merino, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. There's the band. Gritty Knits Time Bomb, and her website is grittyknits.com. And the color, she doesn't name her colors, but it's 0981, and I absolutely love this. It kind of reminds me of an Easter egg. Just the bright yellow and turquoise and pink and green. I cannot wait. I don't know what I'm going to make with this yet. I don't know if I will make socks or something else. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me what you would knit out of this if you were me. So super pretty. I think this might be one of my favorite things that I got at DFW. And then, since our yarns were so pretty, I picked out one for you guys. This will be one of the prizes for the whip bustin'. And it is also Time Bomb. It's also sock yarn. It has greens and purples and pinks and blues. It's really pretty. And that colorway is 5533. It's really pretty. This is more true to color out here. I would love to keep this, but I'm not. I picked it out for you guys. So come join the whip busted, and maybe you will win this. So pretty. She is coming, well, she lives here in Houston, but I saw that she's going to be at the Houston Fiber Fest, which I believe is June. I need to look it up because I don't know for sure. But it's going to be the first one here in Houston, so that should be really exciting. So I shopped around some more, and right before I left, I realized that I had wanted to get a skein of lace weight yarn to make a shawl. Back into the festival, and I bought another Gritty Knits, and this one is super sleek, and the color is pale gray multi. This is 875 yards or 100 grams of 80% superwash merino wool and 20% Tessa silk. And it is just gorgeous gray. So, and then, let's see, I purchased, oh, here's my little band from my wrist that I wore. And let's see, I stopped by a vendor named Goodies Unlimited. And they are out of Oklahoma. Yes, Edmond, Oklahoma. And their website is goodiesunlimited.com if you're interested. They sold all kinds of soaps and lip balms, and this, which I bought. It's called Everything Balm, and it does have a smell. It's a little bit strong in smell, but once you get it on your fingers or wherever, it's very light once it's on you. but it's called Everything Balm, and it's wonderful. She said she puts it on everything, including her lips. Um, but you can rub it on your fingers, on your cuticles, and the thing is it doesn't feel greasy once it's on you. Kind of like the lotion bars that you see a lot. It is made out of, it says here, for cracked heels, cuticles, calluses, rough skin, bug bites, burns, rashes, scrapes, infections, nail fungus, athlete's foot, rosacea, acne, canker sores. It's made of beeswax, cocoa butter, shea butter, coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil, evening primrose oil, vitamin E, calendula, I don't know if I'm saying that right, tea tree oil, lavender, and peppermint essential oils. So it's wonderful if you are interested in something like this for your fingers. I know my fingers get super dry when I craft because I'm constantly touching fiber, or if I'm doing dishes a lot, especially in the winter, my hands will get real dry, and this feels really, really good on my skin. So I would definitely suggest you go and check out this Everything Balm from Goodies Unlimited if you're interested, and I'm sure you can place an order. So that was something exciting I found. My sister has real bad skin, as far as she has trouble with it being real dry, and she's got I think it's called eczema. It's where she gets these like red bumps all over around her ankles. So my mom bought one of those for her, and I'm anxious to see how she likes it and if it helps her. Then I had to go to Miss Babs because she was here in Texas, and I've got one Miss Babs yarn that I ordered a while back, and I'm embarrassed to say I haven't knit it up yet. But I love Miss Babs and her yarn. It's always soft. Her colors are fantastic. So I had to go to see Miss Babs, and I didn't really expect to buy this, which I was thinking about getting. I saw that she was coming and she was going to have blue bonnet colored yarn. So just for Texas, because well, if you're not from Texas, you might not know, but our state flower is the blue bonnet, and so I had to get some yarn, and I was really thinking about getting the fingering weight yarn. I got there on Saturday, and there were 2 left, and it was in the Yowza blend, and I grabbed it, and I thought I really wanted sock yarn, you know. But then after I grabbed this, I realized that I could weigh it shawl. And so that's what I'm going to do. And here it is. It is beautiful. It's got the blue, like the blue bonnets, and the little bit of yellow and the green over here. And it is just really, really pretty. So I am going to cast this on tonight, and I'm going to try to finish it up really quick. The blue bonnets are in full bloom, and I would love to get a picture of me wearing this in the blue bonnets, because here in Texas, that's kind of a tradition. You drive out into the hill country with your family, and you all take pictures out in the blue bonnets, especially if you have little babies or small children. We used to do that with the kids when they were little. Haven't done it in a long time, but I think I will knit this up and get my picture taken in the blue bonnets if I can finish it within the next week or so, because they are in full bloom right now. So we'll see. But that is Yowza. It is it's 560 yards, which is 8 ounces, and it's light worsted weight. Just really, really pretty. So this is like one of my favorites also. And then of course, while I was there and she was there, I went ahead and bought some other yarns. And this is the Yummy fingering yarn. It's 100% merino, superwash merino. It's 400 yards, and this is in the whimsical colorway. And it's pinks and mauves and purples and whites and grays and a little bit of green. It's gorgeous. This will definitely be a shawl. I'm not sure which pattern I will use yet, but it will be a shawl. And I love it. I was so excited that Miss Babs was there. And then I bought another fingering yarn. This is 100% blue lace Leicester wool. It's 437 yards. This will be a shawl as well. I'm not sure how to say this. Northumbria fingering. I don't know if I said that right or not. But it's in the deep sea jellyfish colorway. I just love the reds and the orange and the dark purple and the gray and the black. And this will be a shawl as well. I am really in the mood to knit shawls. I don't know why, but I am. So that is my stash. That is what I got at DFW. I did attend the podcast meetup and I met a bunch of lovely ladies, all of which were podcasters, because there was hardly... It was a podcaster meetup, but it was really a podcaster meetup. There was not any people who watch us. It was just podcasters, which was kind of strange because I thought it was going to be everybody, you know, but it was kind of strange, but I enjoyed it. I met a lot of nice, lovely ladies, so that was fun. I did buy one more thing, and it's sitting up here on my computer because I didn't want to lose it. It is a shawl pen, and it's just this circle and a stick. And I wore it today to church. I had on a black dress, and since today was Palm Sunday, you're supposed to wear red. And I wore that beautiful red shawl that I have that was gifted to me. And then I wore this to hold it together, and it was so pretty. I am so glad I bought this because I do have another shawl pen, but it's not very, it's not fancy or dressy. It's just wood. And so this one was really, really pretty, and I forgot who I bought this from. I don't think I have. No, I don't think I have a card. I don't, but they were a DFW, and my mom bought one as well. Hers is brown, I believe. I can't remember which one she bought, but it's really, really pretty. And I will wear this quite a bit. I don't have to wear it with anything dressy. I could wear it every day to work or whatever, just because it has the crystals. I'm kind of a crystal-y kind of person. I love wearing jewelry that's kind of sparkly. Definitely a girly girl when it comes to sparkle. There's a place here in Houston. I think they're starting to spread out. Well, I know all over Texas, but I think they're going into different states. It's called Charming Charlie. And if you ladies like to dress up and wear different jewelry and purses, or if you have somebody to buy for that likes that kind of thing, you need to go check them out. I've been buying things from there. Gosh, for 5-10 years, I guess. I don't know, but anyways, now I'm off on a tangent. So that is it, and I'm not going to show you a vintage book today because, for one, I left it over there, and I thought I would just make this more of a DFW podcast and not a typical podcast, and also because I want to go plant my herbs. I have, what do I have? I've already planted rosemary and oregano, and I went and bought some basil and some catnip, and I like to keep the catnip in a little pot, and then it's kind of like in this bird cage looking thing that's on a stand. And then I bought, what else? Well, I bought some mint because my mom at one time had bought me this rod. It's like this long rod, and it goes into a large pot, and then you put dirt all on top of it, and you plant something in there, and then you stack these pots kind of like that, and so they're sideways, and you put herbs, and it looks really pretty. I'll have to post a picture on Instagram when I get it done, but I haven't had anything that in a few years, so I decided to buy some more mint, and I've got different varieties of mint to go in there. And what else did I buy? I can't remember. I think I bought some thyme, maybe some lemongrass. I can't remember. I'm gonna get out there and go, oh yeah, I forgot I bought this. Anyways, I'm gonna get out there and get my hands dirty in the dirt, and I will see you guys next week. So don't forget, come into the group and enter your projects for the prize. You will win, you have a chance of winning a gorgeous bag sewn by Dragon Mom, or yarn, this lovely yarn right here. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a nice week, and I will talk to you next week. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.